Normal player Guy here, and welcome back. And right now we have the end of the 7th anniversary, and I hope for everyone it's going to have been a good one. I know there'll be some salty players out there. So after 3,000 stones myself, between two banners, I walked away with just three of the Super Saiyan 4s and one of the gods. That wasn't bad for myself, but otherwise I had pretty much rainbowed everything else on the banner. Now, we now have entered into the next portion, which is a mini little celebration before the worldwide download celebration. And as you can see on screen, there is a couple of EZAs, two from the extreme area, which will garner you about 6 stones, and one main one, which will be Turles. We'll have a look at these two new ones first. So these came in with it. It is a bit of a surprise, really, because I just foresaw that it was just going to be Turles, but it's nice to see that these are actually in. So these are from the Goku and his friends are back story event. So here we have Tarble, which will be Vegeta's brother. So before his EZA, he wasn't necessarily too bad, but good for a free to play. So let's have a look at his EZA. So first of all, use a 50%, so you can imagine that's going to be 77, and this might be 50%. So let's see, he raised allies attack, and that's pretty much it. SDR to AGL key spheres and flat out 60% at the start of turn. That's not bad. He has a chance of evading a super attack plus 30% when there is 2 or more Vegeta family allies on the team. That means you're going to be running a Vegeta family team. Would you be running him on it? Probably not. He's a sibling bond support of 1 key 20%, and imagine that's gone up to 2 key 30%. But let's have a look. So, as you can imagine, 77% and all types is now 40%. So he hasn't got anything on his super attack effect, but he has given you an ever so slight increase of 5% for your total of 30%. So he's definitely going to be a support unit, but let's see how good he would actually fare in a fight. So he's still an SDR to AGL orb changer. He has 100% to stats, which is much better. So he still has the 30% chance to dodge any attack if there's ever 2 Vegeta family allies on the team. Okay, so that's the same. Chance of evading any attack plus 5%, and an additional attack and defense 50% when attacking with 3 or more key spheres. So 3 or more type key spheres, doesn't matter which, and you will get 50% attack and defense, pumping that up to 150. Bear in mind, he's a free-to-play unit. Even with his EZA, 8,000 defense is not going to make him a viable unit in any difficult content outside of that. So let's see, and only 5% dodge. It depends if it stacks with this. It probably does on this chance. So chance of evading enemies attack plus 5%, an additional attack and defense 50% again with 5 or more. Oh, okay, right, fair enough. So you get 5 or more, and that'll be type key spheres. I wonder if it includes rainbow. Probably on the safe side to not. Mind you, some units do. So you're going to get an extra 100%. So you'd walk away with 200% attack and defense on a 200% lead from Vegeta family from Marge with Vegeta. It's going to be interesting to see how he fares out. And of course, 2 key 30%. So as you can expect, that was pretty obvious. So reasonable support there for sibling bonds. Could you build a sibling bonds with Vegeta family? Yes. Pure Saiyans, Vegeta family, sibling bonds, Space Traveling Warriors. You would not run him on Space Traveling Warriors. You would not run him on Pure Saiyans. Vegeta family and sibling bonds is the way it is. Same warrior race, a lot of people have that. Royal lineage, definitely a Vegeta one. Brainiacs, you're going to struggle to get that, but some Chunksters do have that. Same lineage, yes. Respect, I don't even know who has that. Cold Judgment is possible. You get that with the future Chunksters and Shattering the Limit. I'm curious to know who gets Respect. It's an attack link. And we have, wow, okay. You could run this guy. Great Saiyan Man 3. No, you really wouldn't. Wow, respect is definitely not something you're going to run. So, not a great set of links there. Not a great set of links. Would you be able to use this guy in any difficult content? Absolutely not. Could you use him in the likes of Infinite Dragon Ball history? Perhaps, maybe not. Boss Rush, Dokkan events, and pretty much most of the things you probably could. It's a nice free to play unit, but he's nothing special. So it's just something. He's the only Tarbell out there as well. So I can imagine a stronger support would come out in the future if we had like a Vegeta based event. So, okay, let's go to the one, which is a base Gotenks. So, base Gotenks, let's have a look. Now, this was a free-to-play unit that came from the Goku and his friends return event. So let's see. So this will go to 77%. I don't know what this will do. So 90% will perform in a super attack. So he's a slot 2 or 3 unit. Has a additional attack that has a 30% chance of becoming a super attack against one enemy. I can imagine that might be with 2 enemies or more, something coming down the line. Additional 40% to stats if the enemy is in defense down status. So you would say an additional super attack would be good. Plenty of units actually lower defense on super attack. So let's see. Same warrior race, yes. Same lineage, yes. The innocence, that's definitely a Gotenks and the Goten and Kid Trunks kind of deal. Shocking speed, fuse fighter in the flash, shattering the limit. Very good, very good actually. Plenty of key here. What we got? 2, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, 2 for 6. So yeah, wow, 9 key. That's not too bad at all. What we got here? That's 10 key if you can get that. Pretty good link set. What's he looking at? So let's see what his EZA is. So of course, 77% in type 50%. Okay, that's nice. So he raises attack and defense. That's a 30% buff for the turn. Still lowest defense, which is good considering he gets on as well on super attack. So he's now getting a flat out 50% to stats. Okay, that's not bad. Plus an additional 50% for 5 turns in the start of turns. I've noticed this becoming quite a lot more frequent on a lot of units recently, so that's pretty good. That'll be good for Super Battle Road. Plus an additional attack and defense 100% when performing a super attack. Not much of an increase, but it would help. Launches an additional attack with still a 30% to become a super attack against one enemy. Okay, so that hasn't changed. So additional 50% to stats and ever so slight increase when the enemy is in defense down status. Defense down and attack down would have been nice, but there are some units that can get away with that. This is actually a much better unit. Let's see. Offensively, not too bad. Be not going to be a hard hitter, but it seems like he might be a great supporter or floater. Realistically, 7,500 defense, not great. But factor in that he's got something on his super attack effect. He has 50% to stats. He has an additional 50% at the start of turn for 5 turns. This and then this in Super Battle Road. This could be a good one. He would benefit from something of a stun chance in there, maybe even in here. That would increase his value quite a lot. If you can get this to trigger, I would say in regular Super Battle Road, you could get away with it. Nice free to play unit. All of these you should be able to get to SA 15 just by farming their events. This guy is definitely better than Tarble. There's absolutely no doubt. This guy is runnable. Fusion is glass cannon. While there's plenty of hard-hitting units, there are limited options for defense and limited options in general. So this is just nice just for people to get this done if you haven't done it. And of course, the only other one there is now Turles, who's an absolute machine. So we go from 3 key 40% attack to all as well, but all allies, including defense, 40% if there's a superclass enemy, 30% to stats. He stacks in his transformed state. He is a great support on his in this form, and he has 200% to stats and more for him in his transformed state. Gone over this too many times. He is amazing. He is the movie boss lead, full 170%. This is really good for Battlefield as well, for just for extreme class. This, sorry to say that this is only still a 30%. I would have liked that to be a 50%. This guy would have been unstoppable. Still has some fantastic links. Destroy the Universe is a Turles team link, and it works well with the LR Turles. Same warrior race, prepare for battle, thirst for conquest, brutal beatdown, big bad bosses, and fierce battle. Fantastic link set for villains. A lot of villains have prepare for battle, thirst for conquest, brutal beatdown, and big bad bosses and fierce battle. Between them, you're going to be at what? 15% attack, so that's 25% attack, that's 50% attack, that's 65% attack, so it's 15% defense. That is 30%, 35%, 40% defense. Yeah, wow. A lot there. Good on low class warrior, very good on low class warrior there. Yeah, needed on movie bosses. You can run a pure Saiyan build, especially if you've got Saiyan warrior race prepared for battle. You can definitely get that. Terrifying Conquerors, yes, absolutely. Final Trump, not so much. Space Traveling Warriors, yes. Planetary Destruction, yes. So, Space Traveling Warriors and Planetary Destruction This new one in particular came out in the anniversary for the new stages for one of the new events for the Fighting Legend event. I don't know if it's Goku or Vegeta, but having this guy who is easier would make this so much easier because he is an absolute beast. Space Traveling Warriors is also one of them. Pure Saiyans and Terrifying Conquerors is one of them. Movie Bosses is one of the hardest Extreme Super Battle Road. It is the hardest Extreme Super Battle Road and would be very good in there. Low Class Warrior is basically reliant on Team Bardock or LR Bardock. So this is really, really good. In this case, for Low Class Warrior, he could work as well with some of the other low class Gokus in there. But no doubt, Low Class Warrior, Movie Boss, Terrifying Conqueror, Space Traveling Warriors, which has a 200% lead, and Planetary Destruction is going to be much more viable. So that's good. I wish there was more Turleses to come because realistically, he's only a runnable partner to trigger all of him, especially this, because you get an extra 15% defense and 25% attack. Is just a Turles own link. So, just specifically, we're talking about LR Turles. However, there's another one that I'd like to see easy at some point, and that's Great Ape. Now he has again a great link set: destroy the universe, prepare for battle, thirst for conquest, big bad bosses, Saiyan roar, and of course fierce battle. And of course he's good for the giants. This guy would be fantastic if he. I mean, he still has the same stun chance. He has no defense in his passive, which kills him. And this is only a 10%, even if it is only two times. So this guy would be huge if we could also get this. I mean, a lot of people probably had this guy rainbowed a long time ago. He's quite old. 2018 he came out for us. So it's about time that this guy got something. Not too shabby. You think that he's going to get a few thousand on top of this. He could be touching 12,000 defense, touching 14,000 attack if he had his easy A. Would be fantastic. But yes, so that's going to be the mini celebration for right now. There's 3 easy A's, as I say. This will be, you want to save your stones in preparation for the worldwide download celebration, which will be coming out in just a matter of weeks now. No idea what it is yet, but we'll all be looking forward to it. So, yes, that'll be it for now. Until then, bye bye.